Alrighty, this is my peak week protocol that I did for my second show. I'm not going to do my first show because, you can see from my flat versus full video, um, I was flat. And this is the one I did when I was full. And this is for essentially anyone, but shout out to Richard Kim 492. This is especially for you, mate, considering you dropped a comment and this is the video you wanted. So here you go. So basically, show day is on Saturday, and the reason I've got nothing shown there is because I'll basically just explain what I did on show day. You can technically have things on show day, which I did, like written down what to do, but you really want to play it by ear. So let's just start with Monday. So Monday was basically a normal day. The peak week technically didn't really start, as in the depleting. So 4 liters of water, what I would always pretty much have. It wasn't really a target I was trying to hit. My target was 3, but I was usually having about 4. Cardio 1 hour. Okay, so that's pretty basic, as in you can't really tell what I'm talking about there. So my cardio was essentially just treadmill inclined, 4.5 incline, and then 4.5 speed, just for 1 hour. So I didn't really go for a step count or anything like that. It just worked well for me for work, and yeah, just the cardio, 1 hour on the treadmill. I usually burned about 320 calories, give or take. So that's that. Calories 1785. That was pretty much my normal calories before peak week started. Like the week before the peak week. So slowly dropped from, when I started from like 27 or something. Protein 195, carbs 150, fat 45. And then on Monday, that's when we train legs, because if the show's on Friday and you train legs like on Wednesday or something, like you're pushing it for inflammation and like not being recovered enough. Me personally, I only train legs once a week, because when I do train them, most of the time, I wouldn't be able to train them twice a week because they'd just be too sore. I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse, but it works for me. So I made sure the legs was at the start of the week, so they would definitely be, well, even Saturday, like that's not even definite, but yeah, they weren't in pain, so it worked out well. Okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday, that's when you have the depletion. As you can see, the carbs drop from 150 to 105, completely depleting me. So same thing, nothing changes with the water. Cardio, exact same thing, nothing changes. The only thing that really changed was the carbs. Put Tuesday as an upper day. So when you're depleting, you kind of want to have some training days in there. Probably could have done 2, but I just happened to be a rest day, because you want to deplete your muscles with the carb drop. But then if you go work out as well, you're also depleting them even more because you're working out. So yeah, start of the week, nothing changes on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, depletion. Then on Thursday, that's when we pump the carbs in there and you have a gym sesh. But this gym session isn't to go crazy or anything like that. It's just to get the glycogen slowly filling out your muscles a little bit more, pumping it in there, because you've just been depleted for 2 days. So again, Thursday, 4 liters, nothing changed with the water. Cardio, 1 hour, nothing changes there. The only thing that changes is you go from the 105 carbs of depletion to 500 carbs. And then we had another upper day there as well. Just training some back, just everything really. Train a bit of back, arms, shoulders, chest. It's basically just to get a pump. And like, you think of it as in, I wouldn't even say to get a pump. Just think of it as in training at 70%, and you're just trying to get blood flow into all your muscles, which is essentially putting carbs in there as well. So you just think of it as in putting carbs into your muscles. I guess that's a good way to think about it. And then the following day, Friday, same thing. Water 4 liters, but today we don't do any cardio. You want to rest before your show. Keep your body very relaxed. Let it absorb all the carbs. And you don't want to be inflamed anywhere as well. So the only thing that changed here was we're resting. no cardio, and the carbs dropped from 500 to 350. Now, as we know, this was my first show. Next show, we'll see what happens, but I think we could do like a 600 on the Thursday and a 400 on the Friday. I definitely could have put more in me, but hey, I'm happy with the result and first show, so we'll learn from the show. Now on show day, basically water. I think I'll say what I did. In the morning, I had 2 coffees, so that equaled around 800 ml, because my coffee mugs are big, so they're about 400 ml each. So yeah, I had 2 coffees in the morning, and then before I stepped on stage, I maybe had like another 200 ml worth of water, just like sipping and gulps or something. So realistically, the protocol is sip as required. Don't go crazy, but you don't want to have no water. You definitely want to have some water in there. Protein, fats, and carbs. Again, if it shows that mine was at 11, so it's hard to gauge. But what I did have, I had cream of rice in the morning with a banana and honey, then rice cakes, honey, then rice cakes and jam. And then as soon as I got to the place after my tan, had some bit of chicken, bit of rice, and a bit of peanut butter. So that's more like you play it by how you're looking. Pretty much your work is done from Thursday and Friday from your carb up, and Saturday is just you look in the mirror, you tense, pretty much. Do you look dry? If you look like soft or flat, like you shouldn't have anything. But if you can tense and everything looks crispy and stuff, and you know you can fill out a little bit more, or you don't feel like just ready, have some carbs. Like you're not going to spill over if you're lean enough, so you'll be fine. But anyway, that's pretty much what my peak week protocol looks like for my second show, not my first one. I don't really think there's much more to touch on this. If there is something I missed, let me know, but I think that's pretty much got it covered. And for my next, okay, one more thing. This is definitely like a back load, because a front load would be you're loading up your carbs at the start of the week and you're tapering off towards the end. This one's a back load where you're depleting at the start and you're loading at the back end. So I definitely feel like this is the way to do it, and I want to do it this way for my next show as well. But yeah, it's good to see and good to remember what you do, because everyone's body is different. So I'll definitely, like I said, do it the same way. Maybe just tweak the numbers a little bit. And we'll see how we go for the next show. But yeah, thanks for watching, and cheers for the question, Richard. I'm always happy to answer questions. No issues at all. Comment me with as many as you want. But again, I'm pretty new to the game as well, so I might honestly sometimes give out incorrect or misleading information, so don't take anything I say with a grain of salt, but I'll just tell you what I did. So yeah, like I said, I'm a test dummy. But yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and enjoy the next videos.